Hi friends, this is Abhishek here. Welcome to my channel Abhishek Tech Talk. So in this particular video, we will talk about one another Salesforce Developer Interview Question that is related to LWC. What is lifecycle hooks in LWC, or what are the different lifecycle hooks are available in LWC or Salesforce? So we have total 5 types of lifecycle hooks available in LWC: constructor, connected callback, rendered callback, disconnected callback, error callback. So first of all, discuss about what is hooks in LWC. So like lifecycle hooks are the methods which is used to interact with component within their different stages. Okay. So first is constructor callback, that is called when the component instance is created. Is it basically called parent component to child component if we have multiple component with their relationship. It is called once in a life cycle, and it's used to like initialize records. Okay. Then second we have connected callback. That is called when the component inserted into DOM, and it is also called first parent component then child component if we have multiple component with their relationship. And it is used to initialize and retrieve the records and do initial operation in LWC. Okay. And it is also called once in a life cycle. Then we have rendered callback, that is called after render of the component or when the any property changes in rendered callback. Okay. That is used to basically make reactive any property methods, so that whenever any changes happen, then it automatically like catch the changes and rendered the component. Okay. Then we have like it called multiple times in a life cycle, and it called first child component then parent component. Okay, if we have the multiple component with that relationship. So then we have disconnected callback, that is called when the component removed from the DOM. It is basically used to like clear the data or used to perform post operations. Okay. Then we have error callback, and error callback called when the any error occur in the child component. Disconnected callback and error callback. Disconnect callback also called first parent then child, and error callback called child component. Okay. That's how this life cycle is working. Now the question is, what is life cycle like one by one that we have in LWC if we have two component with parent child relationship. So for that, we first is constructor called on parent component, then public property pending to be updated, then public property updated, then parent component inserted into DOM. After it, connected callback called on parent, then rendered callback called on parent, not rendered callback, only component rendered, parent component rendered. Okay. Then child constructor called. Okay. Then public property to pending to be updated, then public property updated. After it, child component inserted into DOM, then connected callback called on child component. After it, child component render, then rendered callback called on child first, then rendered callback called on parent, then disconnected callback, then error callback. Okay. Disconnected callback called first parent then child. After it, error callback called. So that's how the whole life cycle hooks working, and this is the life cycle of hooks in LWC. So that is all about today's question. Thank you. If you have any doubt, then please let me know in the comment box, and subscribe my channel and like this video. Bye bye, take care.